You have your guitar in hand. Nice. Now we need to tune it. Fastest, easiest way, download a GuitarTuna app on your smartphone. No smartphone, you can buy your tuner online or at a music store. Now you have many apps to choose from. Some work better than others. In general, I'd go for one of the free ones that has a combination of a high number of downloads and a high star rating. I recommended 2 in the description just to give you an idea. I have no affiliation with them, they were just useful for me. Now let's take a look at the guitar strings and go over what the notes are. We need to know that to be able to tune the guitar. Now I like to start from the bottom of the neck and work my way up. The notes are E, B, G, D, A, and E. Good? Everybody good, drink, and eat. Everyone has their own mnemonic or saying to help them remember. That one is mine. Now, sometimes I'd forget, was it drink and eat or eat and drink? The easy way to remember is to know that the bottom and top strings are both E. They're just different pitches. So this can't be eat and drink, it has to be drink and eat, because I have to end with the E up here. Everybody good, drink and eat. Everybody good, drink and eat. Everybody good, pop, drink and eat. Patap tap, everybody good, patap tap, tick, tick. Yama, pam, 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 patap tap, pam, pam, pam. Yeah, everybody good, pop, drink and. Alright, that's okay, right? Yes. Alright, focus. Let's address a bit of confusion that arises between these two notes. The, what's it called? High E and the low E. Not only do these two strings have the same note, but because this is the high E in terms of pitch and this is the low E in terms of the bass, it gets confusing because this, even though we're saying it's high, it's on the lower part of the neck. And this one is the low bass, but it's on the higher part, or the upper part of the neck. So that gets confusing very quickly. To avoid that confusion, we will just refer to them by number instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But up, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Much easier, less confusion. And it's easy to remember to come from the bottom because that's how we start with anything, right? With any goal. We don't start at the top. We have to begin at the bottom and work our way up, just like you learning the guitar or me with this channel. I can't expect to start at the top with a million subscribers. I have to start with the 10 or 12 I have now, right? And work my way up from the bottom. So that's just an easy way to remember that. Count from the bottom up, and even using the notes come from the bottom up. Now for tuning purposes, we need to at least know the 6 basic notes to help us tune the guitar, because most tuners will indicate the note being played and have some type of gauge, usually a needle or something, to measure the range of how close we are to the note. So let's go ahead and try to do that together now using one of the apps. Just note, to make the pitch higher, we turn the tuning peg in the direction toward the head of the guitar, away from us. So we turn the pegs that direction away from us to make the pitch higher, and in the opposite direction to make it lower, this way. Okay, let's go ahead and give that a try together with the app. I had to get a little creative with my videography here. I don't have multiple cameras. Let's take a look at one of these tuning apps and see how it works. We'll start with the guitar in tune just to confirm that it's working the way we expect it to. E first, right? Every. Body. Good. Drink, D, and E. Good. Now let's mess up the tuning a little bit. Maybe one higher, one lower. Let's mess it up, mess it up, mess it up, mess it up. Okay, how does it sound now? Oh yes, beautiful. Let's see how what that looks like. So this should be E. It's still showing you. Let's bring it. Let's mess it up even more. Oh no, completely different note. Let's still B. Let's change it. Let's make it completely wrong. G. Nice. Completely off. So let's start from every E first, right? Too high. Well, that's saying too high, but it's obviously actually too low. There we go. B now. B sounding good. G. G, D, drink. Coming down. And A. Okay. E. Drink and E. Okay, let's see. So maybe crank it a little high. I know I've done so many wrong things in the past year, still what we had was everlasting. Yeah man, nice. So there you go, that's kind of how these apps work. Hopefully this little visual was helpful. As you see, you kind of have to play around with it. They can be very sensitive. We went from way out of left field. I think one of them was saying too high even when it was too low, just because I was so far away from the note. But this is pretty much how to use one of the apps, and you can play around. You know, it can take a few little adjustments. What you can do is use a second app, a different app, to cross-reference it. You can use the video in the next upcoming lesson as well. You can do multiple things, play around with it. But this was just to give you a general idea of how to go about approaching tuning it using the app. Okay, we went through that pretty quickly. I just wanted to give you an idea of how to use one of those apps. The next lesson is a video of an already well-tuned guitar. You can play around with that video to see if you can match up the tuning of your own guitar by ear, and then combine that with using the apps in the description or any app that you find useful. And then you will be all set and your guitar finely tuned. I hope this was helpful. If it was, jam the like and subscribe, ring the bell to get notified when I post the upcoming video lessons. We're moving. Forward ever, backward never. Blessings and respect. See you in the next video.